Yeah. I mean, your transitions from basketball to, I guess, life after basketball, you seem like you're enjoying, everything at the moment. How did you cope initially after you stopped basketball?
It was, and still is, it's a really big adjustment period. Like, I mean, you can probably talk to anyone who's had to go from any type of career or job or big thing you've done for a long period of time to a big amount of change.
Well, because you would have been in a routine, probably.
Yeah, you're in a routine of training, of playing, and of off season for 10 years.
So that would allow a lot more time. Like, you would have had a lot more time, I guess, with yourself after saying goodbye. What are you doing now? Obviously, you mentioned about leadership at your church. What's life looking like at the moment?
Yeah, so I've been at Cardinia Church for 8 years, pretty much a fair bit of my adult adult life.
Yep.
Excuse me, I'm just going to dry throat.
Yeah, so no worries. Yeah, I know. A couple of hours or an hour talking, it does. I do get dry throats too. So.
I should be used to it though. I public speak a fair bit now. And
you do actually behind the microphone. You got to make sure there's water with you. But nah.
So yeah, being a part of that church for a while and being a part of leadership in the youth there.
Yep.
And in different spheres and so just as I've been there for the last however many years, felt really drawn to, I guess, loving and supporting people, championing people, and church has given me the opportunity to do that in pretty incredible ways. And so as I was growing in my own leadership and then my own skills and talents and I believe God-given abilities, I started to see that I love leading people and so it's been a journey. So last year, after finishing basketball, a big part of it for me was I really want to look at doing leadership at a high capacity, and especially in the church space.
Do you like public speaking?
I do.
You do? Well, then it suits you perfectly, pretty much.
Yeah, correct.
Yeah.
And so, so last year was a bit of a transition. Nathan Friend, who was running the youth program at Cardinia, had a discussion with me and said, hey, look, what do you think about taking it on next year? This could be your thing. And so had a bit of a period of being like, it's a big thing. Like we have 80 plus kids on a Friday night that you got to manage and, you do a lot of fun things with, but then, you've also got your speaking part of it and then leading leaders on top of that. It can be a lot. And so I had a lot to process last year during that time for a good 6 to 8 months, I guess, until this year, and then slowly started to take more on the Friday nights and now running the program on the Friday.
So recently you're now taking over the is it the youth leadership?
Yep.
Yeah, so that'll be you'll enjoy that, won't you?
Yeah. So it's been pretty cool to see the transition and what I believe in my life, like God's kind of taken me on this journey of playing basketball for a season.
Yep.
And then there is that transition period that I had to go through of, this is tough. What's going on? Where am I going next?
It would be so tough because there wouldn't have been much. Was there much clarity? Because I guess you've always wanted to be a leader, but it would have been just such a shock. I feel like because you wouldn't have expected it to happen.
Yeah, I think I always knew that. Well, my adult life, let's say the last couple of years. I'm 26.
Yep.
I kind of knew I would probably end up in a position like this. You just never know when. But also it was like, I've been playing basketball for
ages.
10 years at least, like since I'm 8 years old. I love the game. I had a lot of people telling me about my potential for a long time and what I could do, and you make it to high levels. And so you kind of get to a point where you're like, am I wasting talent? All that. Should I just come back from ACL? Should I just try again? All that type of stuff. So, I guess the transition, it was very cool to see that there was a purpose in that space.